Do I even need to say anything this morning? Do I need to say good morning? Do I need to say a thing? Or do we just want to sit here and stare at this and what happened yesterday? You know? You know? That's Heavy Steps' fingers. That's a Tom Brady ultraviolet card. Here's a better look at it. Heavy Steps pulled a Tom Brady ultraviolet violet $10,000 card that released this week, which is insane. You know what? It's more insane. We were all there watching it live. Crick was down there with him, sitting next to him. SD14 fan was down there with them next to him. They got to witness it in person live. And the crazier thing is, Cricket had the Patriots. Cricket had the Patriots. That's Cricket's card. Not worth the paper it's printed on. No, this one is. Supporting this one is. This one has a buy now price of $10,000 on eBay. Before you, without it being graded or anything. Crick spent $19 on this card. 19. And you know what? This is another part of the story steps that you guys don't know. When Crick jumped in there on that spin that he got the Patriots, I was bidding against him. And then at one point I realized I was bidding against him and he like hit 19. I was like, I don't want to drive up the price on Crick. I'll let him have this one. So not only did I let him have, I mean, I was going to jump in if it was someone else came in and try to swoop in, but if not only did I let him have it that way, made you keep the boxes. They wanted to put the boxes back, and I said no. Trust Crick. Crick picked these boxes out before the stream. Ride with them. Ride with them. It's just a wild story. Crazy. Crazy. Once in a lifetime card. Once in a lifetime card. But I think he's going to sell it to me. You know how I'm going to pay for it? I'm going to use my Rumble wallet. That's right. My Rumble wallet. They can freeze your account, shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you. They control you. So real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currencies like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated for, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without bank vaults, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer and outside the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. Go download your Rumble Wallet today. Booyah. Didn't even notice, huh? Didn't even notice. I try, man. I'm trying. God, look at this thing, man. Look at that thing. I didn't even get to read the back of this. Tom passed for more than 4,000 yards in 14 of his 23 seasons. Is that good? Including a pair of 5,000-yard campaigns. The first of those came in 2011 when Brady completed 65.6% of his passes and finished with 5,235 yards and 39 TD. including the 99-yard TD pass to Wes Welker in Week 1. Mm. Ultraviolet 6, man. How we doing, everyone? I'm still amazed by this card. Could have been anyone, and it was Tom. I'll be honest, when Steps kept teasing it, I was like, okay, oh yeah, it looks like it's a Brady card, but I don't think it was going to be the Brady card. And then Steps was trying to get me all hyped about the freaking autograph I won last night. Like, trying to make me feel better about this Brady card. He's like, I had the Dodgers, the one signature, and the one auto that we had last night was a Dodgers player. He's all getting me hyped up as I'm listening that it's going to be Ohtani. And then it's not Ohtani. Oh, here. Well, actually, I don't care. We're not going to go that long today. I was going to make it premium, but I'm not going to go that long today. Yeah, it wasn't Ohtani. And then Steps is trying to convince me, well, this is like one of the greatest closers to ever do it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I got one of his cards, you know? Awesome. What happened to all of Will's friends? Did they dump him? I think everyone's tired from all the card break and stuff that we did yesterday. I'm tired. I almost didn't want to do the show this morning. I'm just, it was up last night late, getting stuff ready for a party today. But anyways, Steps trying to get me all hyped up about this card. Dodger pitcher, because of the signature, like one of 90. I don't even know, one of something that I won last night. You know, I think trying to make me feel better about this Tom Brady pick. You know, I'm happy that Crick got it. I'm so happy that Crick got it. But he's trying to make me feel better about this. I go and look because like, this is one of the greatest one of the greatest closers in the game to ever do it. Go and look. The cards were $25. I mean, that's cool and all, but Steps, how am I supposed to get hyped for a $25 card? Eric Gange? Gange? Never even heard of her. Never even heard of her. I use that card as a coaster. No, you wouldn't, Patriot. Not even you. Grass Guy tried to say the same thing to me when I was showing him. And then I told him how much it was worth. And he's like, sell it. Everything may not be about money, just a theory. King Kane, when a Tom Brady card gets pulled yesterday and Steps is trying to hype me up about how cool a card is, I want a cool card. Now, if it's one of my favorite players and it wasn't worth much, I wouldn't care. It'd be one of my favorite players. But at least if I'm going to pull a cool card, I'd be like, oh, cool. I got this sweet auto and it's worth something. Yes, it is, King. That's why we gamble here. That's why we gamble. We're all here about making money. Gagne. That's how you say his name? Oh, cool. Was this the car? Oh, this is it. God, this Steps just teases this for like a whole minute, but here we go.
Do you guys what? This is a fucking big card, I think. Is it? It's. I don't think it's a kaiju. You can't get that in this. Is it ultraviolet? Can you get an ultraviolet? All right, guys, here we go. I'm shaking. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, dude?
Look at his fingers.
Holy
Look how much he
shit.
starts shaking.
Dude, this is a fucking big card.
Here's the other thing.
I'm shaking.
Here's the other thing. Crick didn't even realize what it was. It's his card. He didn't even realize, like, oh, that's cool. And he didn't even realize how big of a card this was. He was like, oh, that's a cool looking card.
Right now. This is like a $5,000 to $10,000 card, dude.
Dude, he's shaking.
Dude, I'm.
I want to watch him again.
Dude, this is a fucking big card. This is an ultra. I'm shaking right now. This is like a $5,000 to $10,000 card, dude. Dude, I'm.
Oh, great pull. Fun day yesterday, dude. I can't believe it. I couldn't focus at work. I was at work and I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to focus now after we just watched? Because Steps told me he was going to pull that card. He said he was going to pull it for me, but he said he was going to pull that card. How's Waffle House? Yeah. It does. It does. Congratulations to Steps and congratulations to Cricket. It's his card. Great stuff yesterday. Great stuff. I can't believe it, dude. Versus the All Kings, Bobby Witt last month. The Tom Brady Ultraviolet, man. Oh, now Steps, you got to pull a Tom Brady Kaiju for me. I start typing in Tom Brady Kaiju card in Google, and as I'm filling out Kaiju, like I put the K, and it says Tom Brady kissing his son. Oh my god. Is this the Kaiju? Oh yeah. They don't let me see it. Well, they won't let me click on it, but this is what the Tom Brady Kaiju looks like. It's pretty dope. 7-time champ. This is the Mahomes one. I think that one already sold. I don't know why they have a Jalen Hurts one. That doesn't make any sense to me. Joey B, though. I also don't know why they have a Caleb Williams one. Or a Jaden Daniels. Like, some of these guys, like, what are we doing? Josh Allen makes sense. Those Bills, dude. Grilling. Got a beer helmet on. Let's go, dude. I screw it. Give me. I want the Josh Allen one. Oh god. Why do they have so many bums on here, dude? That's crazy. Joe Montana Tecmo Bowl. Dude, the Tecmo Bowls would be sweet. But don't you have to get those out of those big ones too? Out of the hobbies? Which is gay. Anyways, we had some sports on yesterday. We have hockey that starts today. I'm not going to pretend to go over that. Josh Allen is almost as cool as me. That's right. All right, let's run through some sports and stuff. God, yesterday was so cool. So cool. I'm so tired, dude. It's been a long week. So sorry we're the low energy today. Dude, look at this here in Rumble. I'm going to mess around with this maybe tomorrow on tomorrow's show when I have some other people that can talk while I mess around with it. But there's a caller queue now here in Rumble Studio. We've been talking about doing something like this, and I looked into it, and it was a lot of work to get like you guys to leave voicemails for us and stuff too. But we can have there's a new feature of Rumble Studio where you can post a link in the chat and allow viewers to add a subject to discuss and put them in the queue. This is audio only in addition to live participation. So basically it's kind of like on X where you can host. It's kind of like that where you can kind of host speaker or whatever, like whatever they call it on here. And then you click on people and allow them to talk. Well, we can do that in here. So then You guys in the chat can pipe in and say something. It's just audio only. You don't have to show your face or anything for those that are worried about that. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see my little telephone thing right there. So that's kind of cool. We'll play around with that tomorrow, but I'm excited to try that out. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. How is Will different on a high energy? Oh man. When I get in here, rip a line of cocaine, we are at 100 nonstop, baby. You know what I mean? Ready to run through a brick wall. At least I got both my front teeth now. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna need some refreshments in the green room this year. The draft is gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be a fun draft night. Steps is gonna open at one of those hobby boxes that you can't get your hands on at the moment. By the way, Colin Kneipel is a huge pussy, and he sucks, and so do the Hornets. And he deserves to lose his Rookie of the Year. You make the most threes. You make the most threes in the NBA this season as a rookie. First person to ever do that. And you make 1 3 in 2 playoff games? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Bum. Hey, congratulations to Dicker the Kicker. He got engaged to his high school sweetheart. Took him 11 years, but they finally got engaged. I think she was like, listen, you got to be the most accurate kicker through the first 100 kicks of their career before I'll say yes. Motivation, baby. Motivation. Motivation. I got it cleaned up. Don't worry. We need odds on how long Will talks about his new teeth, dude. I'm talking with him 24/7, nonstop, baby. What else we got? There's all the heavy steps cards from yesterday. This was funny. This is funny. I don't care who you are. This is funny. 24 years old, fully paid off Costco hot dog. It's not parents' money. It's not luck. It's consistency. It's discipline. It's grind every day to live this lifestyle. I can't believe that you can put a payment plan on a Costco hot dog, but I love it. Obviously, I know people are doing this for a joke, but it's hilarious. Hilarious. Will Anderson Jr. got paid. He had 2 years left on his rookie contract. They said, no, dude, we're going to extend you now because we know it's going to cost us more the longer we wait. He signed a 3-year, $150 million extension. So when you 134 million of that fully guaranteed. So when you average it out, because he still has 2 years on his rookie contract, they can spread that money around. It ends up being 35 million a year, which is a freaking steal for the franchise for this guy. But for him, he's being paid 50 million a year on the back end. That's right. And they didn't extend CJ Stroud, which is also a smart move. They picked up his 5th-year option, so next year they'll owe him 25 million. But make him prove it. Tell him this is a prove it year. You want to be a big boy. You need to not throw 4 interceptions in a playoff game. Granted, he was going against the Patriots defense. You know what I mean? So I mean, can you really blame him? Can you really blame him? Oh baby! NBA playoffs start today. I need to dive in a little bit more this morning before I find the player props. This is first round of the playoffs, by the way. Steps knows. This is like me pulling a Tom Brady card. This is that time of the year where player props in the first round of the NBA playoffs. That's my jam. It's my bread and butter. I'm on a mission. I got to make a lot of money these next couple weeks so I can buy that card off Crick. Hit the like and follow. It's free and doesn't require a payment plan. That is funny, Patriot. That is funny. But the Magic just pants, dude. Shout out to Robert Barnes, great Robert Barnes over at sportsbooks.locals.com. He gave out both the Suns and the Magic yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, man. I didn't bet these games. But I was like, man, but he went against the public and it won because those two won easily. Magic 121 over against 121 and to 90 win there. Suns 111-96 win over the Warriors. The Warriors just didn't have it last night. Draymond got kicked out at the end of the game. Yeah, Patriots actually funny today. I think it's because we're getting closer to football season. We got the draft next week. Patriots back. He's been on a little vacation. He's back. He's in his zone. He's in his zone. He's in his zone. Oh, coffee's good. Coffee and nicotine in the morning, man. I'm a man. I'm 40. But here's what we got today. When does this shit start? I do love that they spread out the games all day long. We got 4 games today. We're starting out at 10 a.m. Pacific. Raptors, Cavs. Cavs 8.5-point favorites. 219.5. 219.5. I don't know. It feels about right. Line feels right there. I'm gonna look into the player props, see if we can find it, Jim. But that should be a good series. We have the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. I do think that series is going to go further than people think, by the way. Which is why I probably won't bet a side on it. I'm just going to look at player props. Timberwolves, Nuggets. Nuggies 6.5-point favorites. I think the best bet in this game is just, well, one, both times when these teams play, Jokic and Anthony Edwards go over 30 points. But I think you just bet over 231.5. I think we're gonna see a boatload of points. I know it's a playoff game, but I think we're just gonna see a boatload. Good morning, hopelessly persistent. How we doing? And then we got the Hawks and Knicks later at 3 p.m. Pacific. Knicks 5.5-point favorites. Don't sleep on the Hawks in this one. I don't know if the Hawks will win game 1. I think they're going to make this a series. I actually like them to win this series. But game 1's going to be tough. Hawks have been on fire lately. I would take the 5.5 points for sure. Probably will be on the 5.5 points. But like I said, I got to dive into all these player props today. I'll post them on X and on gameon.locals.com for you guys. It says it's too late because smoking and tripping is all I do. Atta baby. And then Rockets, Lakers, and this one's weird because we know Luka and Austin Reeves aren't there, and the Rockets are like a -7, or they opened a -700 favorite to start the series. It's the Lakers with just LeBron. What can old man LeBron do? Total of 207.5. But Kevin Durant might not play in game 1. I saw that break last night. That was kind of interesting. I don't know why. But something happened where he injured himself. Might not be ready. Bold as a vagine. Uh-oh. Interesting. Robert just released his picks for the NBA today. He's got 4 picks up over at sportspicks.locals.com. I'm not going to tell you what they are because you need to go over to sportspicks.locals.com and go check them out. Welcome in, everyone, by the way. Welcome in. Yeah, I will be. Listen, first round of the playoffs, you guys have followed me over the years. Hey, shout out to Rumble. They got us up on the top spot. Hello. Hey, Mom. What was I going to say? You guys who have followed the channel know that the first round of the playoffs, it's just something about the first round and the player props. We've got some big matchups. Let me see if Kalshi has the odds up for the series. Like these are some pretty lopsided series. I think a lot of them are going to be snoozers, but I think we'll have a couple gems. Yeah, look at this. This is over on Kalshi, by the way. If you want to get, excuse me, if you want to get into the prediction markets, you can come over. You should go check out Kalshi. But these are the series prices. So Denver's a 74% chance of winning this series. Houston has an 83% chance of beating LA. And then they break down game 1, 2, and they break down all the games as well, which is interesting. We don't even have any odds up yet for OKC. I'll tell you, OKC's a 99. It'd be a 99% going to win that series against Phoenix. That's going to be a 4-0. I wonder if they have the exacta up. It doesn't look like it. It'd be cool if they had. Well, let me see. Let me click on it. Series exact score. That's what I'm talking about. They don't have it up. But the exact score is like the Nuggets are going to win the series 4-1. It's going to go 5 and stuff like that. Because I would bet anything that I bet the Thunder go for they sweep Phoenix. San Antonio. I think a lot of people are going to be betting. Look at San Antonio, 95% chance to beat Portland, which I don't disagree with, but I do think Portland's going to steal a game or two from San Antonio. Both are really young teams, really young. Cleveland is an 81% chance to beat Toronto. Knicks 73% chance to beat Atlanta. I do like Atlanta. I think they have a shot. They're one of the underdogs I like. Boston's a 92% chance to beat Philly, and Detroit's an 84. Get this: the 2 seed has a better chance of beating the 7 seed than the 1 seed does beating the 8 seed. That's insane. And I do think a lot of the favorites are going to win these series. It feels very lopsided here, but I think we will have a series or two that's going to be a little tighter than people think. Might go 6, might go 7. And I think one of them you got to watch out for is that Knicks Hawks series. And the betting market's telling you. They're telling you that it's going to do that. You know? They're telling you. So listen to them, you know? Listen to them. Hey, shout out to Rumble real quick. Shout out to Rumble. Look at this. They got it's up in the top spot, chat. So nice of them. Why don't you do them a favor? Go get Rumble Premium. You probably noticed Rumble's growing fast and is not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience with Premium. You get ad-free viewing across the platform. No pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scenes drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right? Hey, by the way, on Premium, see that now that tax season's over, see the Mario Kart Lego back there and the Sauron? We're going to be doing that in a Rumble Premium stream one of these nights. Might even be tonight. Want to come hang out, build Legos, just talk, BS. It's going to be a fun time. And right now, Rumble's offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal. Go check it out. Go get Rumble Premium. Booyah. Boo-yeah. I mean, today's show, I'm only on Rumble right now. I was going to do Rumble Premium right now, but I mean, we're just having a silly goose time hanging out here. Yeah, dude, these series are going to be interesting, but the player props is where it's at. Let's check out that first game. What do we got in props down here? Here it is, series exact score. I think this one's going to go. I mean, Cleveland 4-3, Cleveland 4-2. I think good value on those. I do think Toronto's going to take a couple. Ooh, look at this. We can get series points leader. Who's going to score the most points in the series? Series total games. Oh, this is over 4.5. Yes. Over 5.5. I would say yes. You're getting almost even money on that. Even money on that. That is crazy. Let's go back to we're playing basketball. We love that basketball. I want game 1. Give me game one so I can look at the player props. There we go. 8.5 point favorites today for Cleveland. 75% chance to win game one today. There is a crazy thing with these early games, early playoff games, because this one's at 1 p.m. Eastern, which would qualify. You would want to look at the under. So we might want to look at the under in this game, which would make you want to look at some player props under two, but you can't do that on Kalshi. They just let you buy the yes. So like if you thought Donovan Mitchell wasn't going to get 25 or more points, you could bet the no. Or usually you could bet the no, but here they just let you do yes. But yeah, we can find some gems in here. Player assists. James Harden, is he going to be dishing? It's a playoff game. Of course he's going to be dishing out assists. 10 assists today from James Harden. Can get almost 3-1 on your money. Even money that he gets 8. He's going to get 8 in the first half. What are you talking about? Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go through some of these, and I will be posting them up over on the locals page for you guys. Triple-double. What are the odds? Scotty Barnes, James Harden to get a triple-double? That's probably not going to happen. James Harden sucks in the playoffs. At scoring, we're talking just about triple-double, baby. We're talking about assists, just assists. So that's what we got there. I wanted to show you this. We got a golf tournament going on. It's getting interesting, dude. Because Matt Fitzpatrick went out before, early yesterday before everyone. He teed off earlier. He was up in the lead, but then I checked the board last night after the dust settled, and we got some guys in the mix. You got Victor Hovland, Harris English right behind him. I told you this. It's going to be funny if Matt Fitzpatrick ends up winning this thing. I told you guys yesterday I was making fun of him because he usually chokes when he has a lead like this. He's done it a couple times this season already. But see how today goes. But you could bet the no on Matt Fitzpatrick. You could bet the no. That's probably your best bet of the day. Scotty Scheffler is 7 strokes back of the leader, and yet he still is the third favorite to win this thing. He's got to make up 7 strokes. Scotty's good. Don't get me wrong. Scotty's good. He is good. But what are we doing? I mean, there's Harris English is 3 strokes ahead of Scotty, and he's the 1, 2. He's got twice as worse odds as Scotty to win it. I mean, it's just insane. The respect the betting markets give Scotty Scheffler. But good golf tournament. I'm going to probably dive into the couple golf bets today too. I have a golfer in last place. Well, that's not helpful. That's not helpful, my friend. Maybe Ludwig Oberg today. I mean, you can give him 21. He's only 5 strokes back. 2 days left. Keep an eye on Oberg. But we can't talk golf without our favorite golfer.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. We got baseball. A little MLB from yesterday. Of course, yesterday. I've been on this hunt and tear of betting Austin Riley at home run. I was so distracted by the Tom Brady card that was pulled. By the way, since we got a bunch of new people here, just want to show you once again. Heavy Steps was doing a card break yesterday and pulled a Tom Brady Ultraviolet, one of the rarest cards you can get out of the cards they released this week. Only a handful of these cards. Currently, right now, the buy now price is $10,000 for this card. He pulled it. And Cricket won it. Cricket won this, man. He was live there with Steps as he pulled it. Look how beautiful this thing is. Oh, my gosh. Insane pull. But I was so distracted by that card being pulled, I forgot to bet Austin Riley to hit hit a dinger yesterday. He hit one his second at bat, and then his last at bat, he hit another. He hit two of them. Man was on fire. Of course, the day I don't do it. That's just my luck. But the Cubbies, man, dude, the Mets have lost what, like 9? How many straight is that now? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will the Mets ever win another game? Probably not. But a 12-4 victory there for the Cubbies. Orioles get a 6-4 victory over the Guardians. Nice win there. Braves 9-0 victory with Austin Riley, 2 home runs. Big day for Austin Riley. He's back. Pirates defeat the Rays 5-1. Giants get a 10-5 victory over the Nationals. Yankees 4-2 victory over the Royals. Brewers in extra innings get a 7-5 win over the Marlins. Red Sox 1-0 extra innings. I saw this when the Red Sox wear those city color green jerseys, or I think that's what they're called. They're not only 7-0, they're 7-0, and each one has been a walk-off. Each one has been a walk-off. How crazy is that? You know what to do next time they wear them. 2-1 victory for the Reds over the Twinkies. Cardinals get a 9-4 victory over the Astros. Dodgers 7-1 victory over the Rockies. That's not a surprise to anyone. 8-0 victory for the Angels over the Padres. White Sox 9-2 victory over the A's. Rangers get it done against the Mariners. 5-0. Shut them out. And the Diamondbacks get a 6-3 victory over the Blue Jays. Man, Blue Jays are one of everyone's favorites to go back to the World Series and even win it this year after getting there last year. And they're 7-12 on the season, 1-6 on the road. What are they doing? 51st state losers up there in Canada. Is Dan Bilzerian really running for Congress? In Florida? Ooh, hey, good luck. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. Here's what we got on the diamond today. At the Royals and Yankees. Yankees minus 175. Home favorites. Royals plus 144 in the comeback. Cameron versus Warren today. Undefeated pitchers. I feel like that's going to change. Reds, Twinkies. Minnesota minus 136. Cincinnati plus 113. Mets and Cubbies. Coin flip game. Look at that. The Mets are actually on. They're slight. We'll call it even. It's an even minus 110 both ways. That's because they got Freddie Peralta on the bump going against Talon. I don't know. Win a game today this year, and then I'll learn your name. Do something, you know. Giants and the Nationals, also a coin flip game there. Hauser versus Cavalli on the bump. Rays and Pirates. Pirates minus 168 home favorites. Tampa Bay plus 139. You got Paul Skeens on the bump taking on Rasmussen. You know what to do. Fade Paul Skeens. Fade him. Overrated. Oh, God, what a terrible series. White Sox and A's. Gross. A's are minus 168 home favorite. They don't even have a home, and they're minus 168 favorite. That's because that's how bad the White Sox are. You got Fetty versus Severino. Tigers and the Red Sox. Boston plus 144 home dogs. Detroit minus 175 road favorites there. That's because Tariq Skubal is on the bump going against Bello, however you say that. Brewers and Marlins coin flip game here. Woodruff and Sandy Alcantara. Interesting. Orioles and the Guardians, also known as the Indians, minus 143 home favorites. Baltimore plus 119 road dogs. Kramer versus Williams on the bump there. Cardinals and the Astros. If you guys like any of these, let me know what you think in the chat. This is my first time seeing it. I'm going to be looking through the card. We'll be posting those over on the locals page as well. Guardians minus 143, Baltimore plus 119. We got Cardinals, Astros, Houston minus 156 home favorites. St. Louis plus 129 road dogs. I might be looking at a little Cardinals in that one. The 11-8 Cardinals are dogs to the 8-13 Astros. Make it make sense. Braves and Phillies are going to go at it again today. Philly minus 131 home favorites. Hot Atlanta plus 109 road dog. You got Chris Sale on the bump. You got the Braves bats that are just popping right now. They just shut out the Phillies yesterday. They got their ace Chris Sale on the bump, and you're going to give me Atlanta as a underdog in this one? Something smells fishy there. Rangers and Mariners. Mariners minus 143 home favorites. The Rangers plus 119. They shut out the Mariners yesterday. Let's see if they can. That's another one. They got Nathan Eovaldi on the bump going against George Kirby. I think the Rangers are live dogs today too. That's interesting. Dodgers are minus 308 road favorites against the Rockies today. Rockies plus 244 home dogs. Yikes. Blue Jays and Diamondbacks. Arizona minus 126 home favorites with Zach Gallen's on the bump for the Diamondbacks, and you got Max Scherzer on the bump for the Blue Jays. Look at that 9.58 ERA for Scherzer. Might be his last year. Might be time to hang it up, buddy. And then Padres and the Angels coin flip game there. Marquez versus you say Kikuchi, I say Kikuchi, we all say Kikuchi on the bump for the Angels. Some good pitching matchups today. Tell them the system play, Patriot. Tell them the system play with Eovaldi on the bump. Especially in Seattle, it's a pitcher's park. Isn't the system play we just go over his strikeouts, right? We go over his strikeouts. You just do it. Done. We got the NFL draft this week. Oh, you bet him. Him to go over, the game total to go under. What is the total in that game? It's got to be pretty low, huh? Let's see. It's got to be like what, 7.5? Do they not give us the total on here anymore? They're really going to make me look it up. Why can't they put... Oh, there it is. Over under 7. Even money to the under. Yeah. Both these guys this season got pretty good strikeouts. I mean, Eovaldi's got 26 so far. Kirby's got 22. Well, that's more than I thought Kirby would have. NFL draft, baby. Where's the latest mock draft? I want to talk about one of these. Mel Kiper's. Raiders getting calls about the number 1 pick. Let's see. I have a bet that they don't make the first pick. Raiders are expected to keep the first pick and take quarterback Fernando Mendoza. But that hasn't stopped teams from calling John Spytek, possibly trading it. Raiders GM has been open-minded about trade offers. He mentions that good ones can materialize on draft night if a team waits a few moments before making the selection. I think there still is a chance that he does it. But where's Mel Kiper's mock draft? You think they would have it like right at the top? Because there was some interesting stuff with the Cowboys in there in his latest one. God, we're only 5 days away. They're going to make me look this up. Why wouldn't they just have it at the top? Mel Kiper's mock draft. There it is. Over strikeouts under total score on Eovaldi. Yes. No, over the game total. So Eovaldi over whatever his strikeouts is, and then under 7. Easy. But this was interesting with Kiper. Kiper has Vegas taking Fernando Mendoza. No shock there. Jets taking outside linebacker David Bailey from Texas Tech. A lot of people think that they were going to take a safety, but outside linebacker would make sense. They got the Cardinals taking Arvell Reese out of Ohio State. They got Tennessee taking Jeremiah Love. That's interesting. New York Giants taking Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State. This is a guy that I think they thought the Jets might take too. And then he's got this. This is interesting. We all know the Cowboys defense is terrible. Got a new defensive coordinator, so it will depend on what the defensive coordinator wants to do this year. But he has he's projecting a trade here with the Cowboys and the Browns at 6. So the Cowboys would move up from 12 to 6. They would trade away the 12th pick and the 20th pick to Cleveland because the Cowboys have 2 first-round picks. Cleveland would give them the 6th pick right here and number 39, so the 7th pick of the second round. And then Cleveland would get 12 and 20. If I'm the Cowboys, I think I just keep 12 and 20. And I mean, these first-round picks are a 50-50 gamble anyways. You got plenty of holes on your defense. Just take the best defensive players out there at 12 and 20 and gamble that way. But I mean, getting a guy like Sonny Styles out of Ohio State would be worth the trade up, though. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong. Dallas wasn't stopping anyone last season. Allowed 6.1 yards per play, second worst in the NFL. It allowed 30.1 points per game, worse in the NFL. It was far and away the league's least effective defense by EPA. We've all wondered whether the Cowboys would use both their first-round picks on defense this month, but this trade up the board might have a greater impact, even if it means sacrificing one of those day one selections. Styles is my number 4 prospect, and he's explosive. 43.5-inch vertical jump, 4.46 in the 40, and 77 tackles last season. Very interesting. We'll see what the Cowboys end up doing there. They got the Commanders taking Carnell Tate, wide receiver out of Ohio State. A lot of Ohio State players going. They got the Saints taking Reuben Bain Jr. I mean, whoever gets Reuben Bain, I mean, that'd be a good spot for him. But whoever gets him you're going to get yourself a player. This is like your Will Anderson Jr., who just got paid $150 million over 3 years. This guy is a player. Their needs outweigh their target pick. Yeah, I think because I mean, Sonny Styles should end up being a good player, but you don't know. And you got two first round picks at 12 and 20. I'd rather just gamble that way and take 2 guys, and hopefully one of them works out. But we'll see. He's got Kansas City addressing a much needed help at the wide receiver position. They got Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. I forget that Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL, but yeah, I mean they've got Hollywood Brown, who's gone to the Eagles. So they've got Xavier Worthy, who is just a burner, hasn't really taken the next step yet. And then they got Rasheed Rice, but we don't even know what's going to happen with Rasheed Rice with his legal issues going on right now, you know? So I don't know. They definitely need help at wide receiver, and there's a good one here in Jordan Tyson. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's who they end up taking, or a different wide receiver that they like. Cincinnati Bengals. It's weird seeing these good teams picking up at the top. Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU. God, they need all the defensive help they can get too. He has Miami, the Dolphins taking Francis Muigo, offensive tackle out of Miami. That'd be nice. He wouldn't have to go far, huh? Stay down in Miami. Browns, after trading with Dallas, he has Caden Proctor, offensive tackle out of Alabama. This is interesting. The Rams, thanks to the trade last year with the Falcons, they got them taking a wide receiver. I mean, the Rams really don't have much of a need anywhere, so they can kind of pick and choose what they want. He's saying they're going to take a wide receiver, Mekhi Lemon out of USC. You might see Puka and Devontae Adams on the Rams depth chart and question them using a top 15 pick at receiver, but Adams turns 34 this year. And in the last year of his deal, and the receiver depth falls off dramatically after those two standouts. Besides, the Rams are again in a win now mode with quarterback Matthew Stafford on a year-to-year status at this point. General manager Les Snead has never shield away from going for it, and adding a tough as nails competitor to with sure hands out of the slot could put his offense over the top on the team's quest for another Super Bowl. That's interesting. It would be interesting to see what the Rams do there at 13. Got Baltimore Ravens taking an offensive lineman out of Utah. The Bucks taking a tight end in the first round. That's interesting. This is interesting. I saw this. Tampa Bay taking a tight end, and this guy's good. Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon. He's good, but like you have Cade Otton already. I mean, is this really the biggest need you have there at 15? I don't know if they actually end up doing that. I don't know. Got the Jets taking a wide receiver there. The Jets have 2 picks in the first 16 picks. Indiana's Pat's about to go nanners on Dean Kramer's old ass. Okay. I see you, B-Mac. Good morning, by the way, sir. Good morning. Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyways, we'll go over more of this tomorrow when we got the crew here. Who is another one? Dude, if Cleveland makes that trade with the Cowboys, they will have 3 first-round picks. I feel sorry for all those guys. Who they got my Patriots taking? I mean, do we really need anyone? You know what I mean? Oh my God, yes we do. Akeem Mesidor. If Akeem Mesidor falls to the Patriots here, that would be a gift. I doubt we'll get him, but that would be a gift. And he's got a second running back going in the first round. Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame. Not only a second running back from the same team. How about that? We'll dive in this more tomorrow with the Wise Guy Roundtable. That's going to do it for today's show. I got to get ready to go to work. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, guys. And shout out to Rumble for putting us up at the top. Hope you all have a good rest of your Saturday. Like I said, picks will be posted over at gameon.locals.com. I'll probably post them on my X as well. Be back tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Pacific with the Wise Guy Roundtable. How about that? Tired. Hope you guys have a good day. Catch you guys tomorrow. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.